What is up, guys? It's your girl Nicole Taylor. Alright, so I know I'm coming at y'all looking mighty rough right now, but that's because, as you see by the title, this is gonna be like a little hair tutorial, natural hairstyle video. Yeah, whatever. So I don't really do, like, I haven't really done a hair video or like a makeup video on my channel in a while. So that's why I wanted to do this video. I was just gonna do my hair, but I decided to record it because it's natural hair season. Like, fall and winter, I mean, it's natural hair season all year long, period. But fall and winter especially, you don't gotta, like, I ain't gotta worry about having my hair out and it's high and then like the shrinkage coming in, and like, you know, it's just cool. It's perfect weather. You're not gonna be hot and sweaty if you have, you know, your afro or whatever. So I decided to record this video just so it won't tingle back up. If you see me looking over here, it's because my mirror's over here, because I might still need to use the mirror to do, you know, to do my hair. And, you know, it's kind of hard to look in the camera. But anyways, let's just get into this video. So I just started, basically right before this video, I washed my hair and blew it out. For me, I find it easier if I blow dry my hair until it's completely dry. To stretch it, it's easier to do the ponytail. So now you just see me combing my hair out. So I decided that I wanted my ponytail, I wanted the part to be on the side instead of the middle. So right now I'm just parting, like, I don't want it to be like the side swoop ponytail. So right now you just see me parting my hair, and I was struggling. Like, I'm not good at parting my own hair, you know, because it's hard to see. So that's just what I'm doing right now. So after I got the part the way I wanted it, I just took a scrunchie and just to hold my hair out of the way so I can start working on the next step. So for the next step, I decided on the part of my hair that was gonna have less hair. I decided I wanted to do 2 braids on that side. So right now I'm just parting the hair I'm gonna use to braid it. And as you see, I was struggling, getting a little stressed out. So yeah, as I said, it probably would be easier if you use clips to clip your hair out of the way, but I didn't have any, so I was just using scrunchies. So once I got that side, that part, the best I could get it. It wasn't perfect, but the best I could do. I took the scrunchie again, and then I sectioned off all that hair to keep it out of the way so that I could start the braids. I'm sorry if you hear noise in the background. I'm kind of recording this by the window, and it's currently raining at the moment. So now you just see me, that section that I have for the braids, I'm just parting it in half. Like I said, I'm going to do 2 braids. So yeah, I'm just doing my best to part because I really couldn't see the way the mirror was angled. It was just a lot. So I just parted it in half so I could try to make it even so the 2 braids would be the same size. So after I'm done parting, I'm doing the bottom braid first. So I just use my comb to get that other section of hair out of the way. So now I'm just using a wig brush to just brush it, make sure there's no tangles or anything so that I won't have any problem doing the braid. So I'm using this hair serum that I use. I got this from my gift bag from Curlfest. So I'm using this. It just gives shine and slick to the hair. So now you just see me starting to braid. I'm not doing anything special, just gonna be 2 regular cornrows. I'm just braiding them like around to the back, and I'm gonna, you know, it's gonna be in the ponytail. I just braided the braids all the way down to the end. So now I'm going back and I'm gonna do the next braid, following the same steps, using the hair serum and then braiding it. And I did connect the two braids together at the bottom just so it would be easier when I had to pull it back. So now I'm going over to the other section of my hair, and I'm going to start to lay it down using the edge control so that I could get the sleek look. So I'm using the Style Factor edge control. That's the only edge control that actually works for my hair and holds my hair down. So the way I do this is I start by just parting my hair in random sections and putting the edge control on, mainly starting at the root. I do this because if I just try to put it on top, all the hair in the bottom and in between, in the middle, is not going to lay down properly. It's still going to be puffy. So I just do this. And I do use a lot. I use like half the container. So as I'm putting the edge control on, I like to use my comb to put it on, and I smooth it out with my hands. But I also like to comb through the hair just to make sure it's getting on everything and that it's gonna lay down. So when I get to the top, I take my brush and I start to brush it to get the slick back look. So next you're gonna see me, after brushing it, I actually pull my hair back into a ponytail just so that I can see what parts is still sticking up and which parts need more edge control. I also comb, like I said, I comb and brush through it just to make sure the product is getting through my hair and it's not still going to be puffy in the middle. Like, you guys are going to see what I'm talking about in a second. So when I pull my hair back into a ponytail, you see the part in the back was still sticking up. So now I leave it in the ponytail and I go back and relay whatever parts are not laying down flat. And again, I use my comb. So now, after I do that and I see, I fix all the parts that needed to be laid down, I use my big comb and comb through it again. And you see my arm was starting to cramp up. And then I just keep brushing and combing it and pulling it back into a ponytail until it's laid and I'm happy with how it looks. So you see me looking in the mirror just to check to see if there's any lumps or anything sticking up. Then I go back in and use my comb or use my brush to fix those parts and just keep doing that until I get the ponytail the way that I want it to be. So now when it's laid how I want and it's like slick and laid down enough for me, I put it in a ponytail, and then I'm going to take my ponytail and I'm going to wrap it into a little tight bun because that's what I'm going to put the hair around. So I just got these big rubber bands, and you know rubber bands pop, especially when you have thick hair, so I like to use 2 or 3 just so it's a little more durable and I don't got to worry about it popping or coming off. So like I said, I just twist my hair. Like if you were doing a top knot bun, I just twist it into a bun. Yeah. That's how it looks. So this is the hair so now I'm skipping a part. So now I take, this is just like a pair of shorts that I cut, but I use this and I tie it just to help the hair lay down and stay down while I prepare the pack hair, the braiding hair. So this is the hair I'm going to be using. I got this from the beauty supply store. It was like $8. I might put it in the description box, the link to it. So it comes with 7 little packs. So I'm just going to use 2 because you really don't need the ponytail to be that thick. So I'm just going to take 2 of them. And right now you just see me stretching the hair so it's not so blunt at the bottom. Even though this hair is pre-stretched, so I would recommend getting pre-stretched hair because it just saves you time. So now I'm going back in with the rubber bands, and I believe I used 2 rubber bands again. 3 rubber bands. And then I just loop this. I don't know how to explain it so you can see what I'm doing in the video, but I just loop it around the middle of the hair. So the hair will be like on the rubber band, like kind of like ponytail, like that. I just loop it and pull it through. And then that extra piece of the rubber band that I'm holding the hair with, that is what I'm going to use and put it around my bun. And I tie it around like 2 or 3 times so that it's secure. So yeah, I only had the scarf on for like 5 minutes. Like I said, I just put this around my bun. Now you see me moving the hair around my bun just to make sure that my hair is covered. And I'm going to take this piece of hair, maybe like an inch thick, and wrap it around just to make sure it's secure and that my hair stays covered. So I just wrap it around. And you don't need a rubber band or anything because since it is pre-stretched, it does lock on its own at the end. See how cute it looks already? You could honestly leave it like this, but we know braiding hair, it gets all over the place and tangled, so I didn't want to leave it like that. So now again, I'm just making sure that my bun is covered underneath and it's not sticking out. So to do that, after I got my bun covered, I decided to put the first, like the first bubble, whatever you want to call it, first rubber bands right under there, just so that my hair will stay tucked under and it won't move, even if I'm moving the ponytail around or if the ponytail is moving around. And I took 2 rubber bands and I looped it around twice, so that, it will be tight and distinct. And I feel like this part is pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to do this all down the length of the ponytail. And I tried to keep them all the same size. So as you see, at first I only did it around once, but it was still too loose. So I just went back. I just went ahead and went back and looped it around again so it could be tighter. Yeah, like I said, try to keep them the same size. So I did that all the way down. Once I got to the bottom, since it is thinner, I only used 1 rubber band. And I had to wrap that around quite a few times because the bottom is thinner, it is less hair. Now, for the bottom, some people leave it just out like that, but I didn't want to leave it. So what I did was I took the hair at the bottom that was left and folded it up to make like, a little loop, and then I put a rubber band around it again so that it could match the rest of the ponytail and not just be hanging down. So now you just see me like opening up the hair, making sure they're all the same size. Now I'm just gonna go and do my edges, which I always do this last. Some people do their edges then put their hair in a ponytail, but I can't do that, so I just went and did that off camera because everyone likes their edges different ways. So that's it for this video. So I hope y'all could see what I was doing, and I'm gonna try to explain as best as I can so y'all can follow along. But that's it, and it was easy. It was quick. It really didn't take that long. Okay. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope it was easy for y'all to follow along. I hope y'all like it. I'm really happy and pleased with how it came out. It came out better than I thought. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. Road to 2K. Give me the 2K. Click that notification bell so you can get notified when I post. Follow me on Instagram so you can know when I'm gonna post or when I do post, or if I ask for video ideas, you have some ideas, you can let me know. It's gonna be at the bottom of the screen as usual. Nothing changed. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video.